Hello, I've got on my special heat-proof glove. Well, it's not really heat-proof, but it does give a little bit of protection because I've been using my Babyliss styling wand and I've created this kind of rock and roll-ish bit of texture in my hair. Didn't want to go super curly. As you can probably tell, I'm off out, that's why I'm looking very spangly. And I thought it'd be a good time to show you how I used it. I've only used it once before, so I think this is pretty good just for my second little practice. And it's really, really easy to use. It's got an on-off button, variable heat setting things. You start at the lowest setting always and just see how your hair reacts. But it's so easy to use. As you can see, you can create thicker, wider, looser curls, sorry, if you use the thicker end, and then really tight spirally curls if you're using this end. And depending on how much hair you wind around it, that also affects the result. So it's just so easy, as you'll see. Anyway, I'm going to get on with it because otherwise this video really is going to be about 40 hours long. So let's go back to the start, and there's probably going to be quite a lot of comic fast forwarding in this. So enjoy. Here we are with straighter hair. First of all, I do think it's easier if you can section off your hair, so you just work on one little bit at a time. Then you know which bit you've done, you can move on round, because I do tend to get mixed up if I just do random pieces of hair. So I've just taken the whole top section of my hair and I'm twisting it round into a little bun, so that's out of the way and I can just work on this bit here. Now obviously you put the glove on the hand that you're going to be holding your hair in, not the wand, but it's just down to preference really whether you use your left or right hand to do that. I'm right-handed, so you'd think that you'd want to use the right hand to wind the hair around, but actually I find it easier to use the left hand. So I'm popping the glove onto my left hand. So if you see how much I'm taking there, because I want to do quite loose curls really. I don't want it to be tight 80s kind of style. And I'm waiting for about 8 seconds, 10 seconds. I don't know actually, because I'm not counting. Completely made that up. I'd say it's about 10 seconds. And there we go. A lovely shiny curl. Don't worry if it looks a little bit too curly at first, because it will drop, and I want it to be quite loose, but it's better to have curlier and then pull it out with your fingertips than to have no curl at all and have to go around to do it all again. Cannot tell you what a good idea this glove is. It just makes everything so much easier, and the only thing you really have to worry about is burning your ear with the wand. So far that hasn't happened. And then I've just unleashed some of my hair from the top bit. I think it's still best just to do it a little bit at a time, just so you can keep control and you don't get all mixed up with which hair you've done and which hair you haven't. Fringe or shorter sections are a little bit harder, so they probably don't need quite as much time around the wand from my expert experience of 2 goes. Just a little bit, and again, you know, it will look less scary once it's all brushed out with the fingertips. And if there are any bits that look a bit tired or sad compared to the rest, the beauty of it is it's just really quick just to spot those bits, pull them out and wind them around the wand again, so you can't really go too far wrong. And another great thing is that because it's got a wide end and a narrow end, all of the curls are a little bit random and nothing looks too neat. So if you're after that slightly dishevelled look, or you know, something that's quite cool and edgy, then it's a lot easier to achieve that look than something that's a uniform barrel the whole way along. So I think that's the last one, and now all I need to do is just run my fingers through it a little bit and break it up. Sorry, I feel like I've been looking in the little screen for a lot of this video, not at you. But when you don't have a mirror to hand, that's what happens. What I'm going to do actually is just to use the wand again, just to catch these little ends that I don't think I quite got before. Trial and error, these testing sessions. So just to get a little bend to the end rather than them being straight. And do you know, I'm quite pleased with that. I've created a bit of volume, some texture. I didn't want anything too formal, so this is perfect. It's just like a kind of dropped out curl. There's a tutorial coming along with my makeup on. It's called Diamonds and Rubies. In fact, it might be out already, I'm not sure. So keep a lookout for that if you like the makeup I'm wearing, and I shall see you in the next video.